So here's the problem today. The problem today is this, is that we will have problems that I will ask you to sketch. Colton, head back to, see, I can put you like randomly at a sad table by yourself. So go back to this, there we go. So here's the problem. We're gonna do a problem that looks like this today. And I'm gonna say to you, sketch that. And that's a problem because you don't know what the center is and you don't know what the radius is of that equation. But it's a circle, and I'm going to tell you how I know it's a circle, because it's got an x squared and a y squared in it. So it's a circle, I know that. The problem is I like it when it looks like this guy. That's what I want it to look like. I want it to look in this form, but it's not. It's in this weird form. This is called standard form, yuck. This is called conic form, yay, good. So our job today is going to be really simple, how to change this into this. And we've done it already. So pens out, are you ready? So the pen's out. I am reminding you, we did this already this year with parabolas. So here's what we said. I said I like it like this because that gives us our vertex, but I gave it to you like this and you had to change it. So I'm reminding you how to change it. Are you ready? So here's what I want you to do. Please write down this guy. Write him down on your desk. I am literally going to remind you how to change it. And once I give you like the first few steps, you'll be like, oh my God, I totally remember this. But right now, if I probably came and said I would like kick your dog if you could change this, I'd be kicking all your dogs because you're like, I don't remember how to change this. So here's what we did. First thing that we did is we moved this 5 to the waiting room. You're going to take the 5 and put it on the other side. So please do that. I'm about to draw something and all of a sudden many of you are going to be like, oh God, now I remember what to do. We have to do this action. We're completing the square. I love this because we need to get it in that form, right? We need to get that in that form. So here's what we did. We cut the 6 in half. We got 3, and then we squared it, which is why I put a square there. And the thing to remember is what you add on one side, you need to add on the other. You need to put in the waiting room, right? And then you were like, oh, this isn't bad. Y plus 4 equals, and then the trick is to take this stuff and write it like this. And you can either factor it, factors of 9 that add up to 6, 3 and 3, or you can do it the Mrs. Tarantino easy way. The X comes down, the plus comes down, and you do half of this guy. And then we had one last step, and that was to get rid of my waiting room. So move that 4 over. And I changed this guy into this guy. And that is literally what we're doing today. That's all we're doing today. We're just doing it now instead of just X's. Look what has to happen. I have to do 2 of them. I need to do X's and Y's. So are you ready? Here's what I want you to write down. Write down the thing in yellow for me. We're going to change this into this. And then we'll make a little sketch. Nice and easy. Okay, you ready? Write it on the next one. Ash is writing this one down. There we go. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Step 1. Step 1, you need to reorganize. Okay, reorganize means I need to get all my X's together, all my Y's together, all my random ass numbers into the waiting room. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find all of my X guys. And what I mean by that is that guy has an X and that guy has an X. So here we go. We're going to put those 2 guys together. X squared plus 2X. Now, I know I'm going to have to do that completing the square thing. So I'm going to throw that box on right now. I'm not going to deal with them yet. Now I'm going to do the Y guys. Let's find all the Y guys. There's a Y guy and there's a Y guy. We want them together. So I'm now going to go ahead and say plus y squared minus 6y plus box equals 15. Okay, are we good? Honest to God, that's pretty much like the new stuff. Because the next thing we need to do is this, fill in the box. And we do it the way we've been doing it forever. You take half of the linear term, which is this guy, and then square it. So 1 squared is 1. Here's the thing to remember. Put it in the waiting room also, or it's not balanced. So what I put on one side, I put on the other side. Now we're going to do the same thing with this guy. Take the -6, cut him in half, you get -3. Square it. Drop that 9 in. Could not be easier. Put the 9 in. Don't forget, what you add to one side, you add to the other. The last step is right in parentheses. So it will probably be easier for me, ladies. My taping is critical today because I've got so many seniors out. So if you want to just go to the library and then you can just watch the tape another time, you can. But I can't keep stopping because my seniors, I had 25 seniors out last period. So I have to have a decent tape. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. Are we ready? We're going to drop it in. We're going to go ahead. X plus half of 2 is 1 squared. Y minus half of 6 is 3 equals, look at that, 25. So if I was going to sketch that guy, if I was going to give a little drawing, my center is at -1, 3. Nice and easy. -1, 3 right there. I'm going to go out 5 in every direction. So I'm going to be like here and here and here and here and draw in my, oh, look, he really does look like a potato, right? So that's what we're doing today. Made it nice light work because I knew I'd be missing a lot of seniors. So we're going to try 2. We're going to try 1 by yourself and then without a sketch, and then 1 more by yourself with a sketch. So here we go. I think you can do this. Let me find the problem I want. Is that the one I want? No, it is not. We just did that one. Okay. Give that baby a try. All by yourselves. Organize. And then fill in the box. And then go to parentheses. Right? Organize first. I am taping. So my advice is at this point, since I can't stop taping, just save your questions so I'm done and then I can come and ask. Is that cool? Because otherwise it's going to be so weird. They're like, hi, I'm answering these questions. So we're organizing these. We're putting all the X guys together. So we're trying the next one. These properties. Beautiful. Bless you. That 4, he doesn't have an X or a Y, so he's going to go in the waiting room, right? Oh, where's your box? So, and then the equals, and that 4 has nothing, so he's going to be negative. But he's negative now because I hopped in negative. Okay, now start filling in your box. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh. Here I go. Even if I use this up. X squared plus 4x plus little box plus y squared plus 6y plus little box equals -4. Love these problems. I still love these. I'm going to cut that in half. 2 squared is 4. Bless you. Put them over here. 6 cut in half is 3. 3 squared is 9. Put them over here. x plus 2 quantity squared plus y plus 3 quantity squared plus 9. So here's what you should get if you were going to graph it. You don't have to graph this one. -2, comma, -3 is my center. My radius goes out 9 in all directions. Easy. Mark it apart. Last one, best one. Last one's a little dicey. It's got some weird stuff to it, but I think you can do it. Well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do this one and then give me a little sketch. Now, you got to be really careful. You got some stuff in the waiting room that really needs to be over with the X's. Remember, our first step is to organize. So, yeah, I got an 8X over here and a 12X that's in the waiting room. You're going to need to bring it into this side of the room, right? So this one's going to be a little bit tricky, but this is as bad as these ones get. And you should be deciding right now, like, hey, this isn't bad. Mm-hmm. It's my last part of the lesson, like literally that I'm done. Are you putting fruit in your hair? I literally thought you were putting that in her hair. I thought, God, it's so mean that you're putting fruit in her hair. Okay, here we go. You guys ready? Let's see how you did. I'm going to get all my x's together. So I got x squared plus 8x minus 12x. So I'm going to take care of that before I do my little box, right? So I'm going to get -4x. That one's a little bit tricky. -4x, and then my little box. And then I've got, oh, just the y squared. He doesn't even have any friends. It's so sad for him. How's it looking? Let's go ahead and fill in our little box here. Our little box, 2, 4, cut in half is 2. 2 squared is 4. I'm going to add, is that right? Did I see? Why do I feel like I did something wrong? There's a -7. Oh, I forgot the -7. He needs to go over here. Sorry. Oh, thank God I did. I'm like, wait, that doesn't add up right. Wait, there we go. There we go. Thank God I'm taping. So here I go. I've got to have x minus 2 squared. Oh, the y doesn't have anyone. That means 0 is his little friend there. And then I like the way that Toby's putting me out of a job. He's just helping over there. 25. Okay, let's graph this one. So Colton, I want to see everyone's got a graph for this one. So you're sketch. I had someone in another period go, look, I made a sketch of it, and they just went like that. Okay, fair. But you have to put it somewhere in your coordinate plane. Where do you think this guy goes? Just a quick reminder. What happens when you got this y squared, right? Think about that. So think about where you're going to put this dude.
And then you have that square. So you're at so it's down 21.
Okay, that in my mind that looks good, but it's a weird little thing. So that's it. We're done. I'm gonna tell you what you're doing tonight, and I am shutting up. Goodbye, seniors. I hope you maybe just get nibbled on by a shark.